Hey guys, it's Liz. This video is about gay bullying. Um, in this video, I'm basically going to be talking about to be yourself. Don't hide up the fact that you're gay, don't hide up the fact that you're lesbian, don't hide the fact that you're bisexual. Let it show through, because if you have a group of friends and they like you and they don't know that you're a lesbian or that you're gay or that you're bi, and then all of a sudden you come out and tell them and they ditch you, obviously those are not true friends. You have to be able to tell people, because if they can't accept you for who they are, then they need to just fuck off. Don't always be yourself. Don't try to change yourself for other people. I remember being told by one of my friends, because I like this guy, but he's not really like me. Granted, I don't really like him anymore, but he was nothing like me. Like, we didn't share any of the same interests. And he told me that I should change for him. I should change my hairstyle, change how I dress, change the hair color I have. And I'm just like, well, I don't want to change for a guy, because if he can't accept me for who I am, then no. I know it's hard to want to come out, because, you have all these people that are going to be calling you a dyke, a lesbo, a lesbian, a faggot, a fag. But it's not true. You are who you are. You can't change that. You don't just wake up and decide, oh, I'm going to be gay today. You're born that way. From the moment you come out of your mom to the moment you die, you're going to be gay, you're going to be straight, you're going to be bi, you're going to be a lesbian. And if people can't accept it, they need to get over it, because it's who you are. They cannot change you. And I know what it's like to deal with parents that are really hard to come out to, because they want you to be the perfect child. They want you to be straight. They don't want you to be liking boys and girls or girls and boys. They want you to just like the opposite gender. They don't want you to be liking the same gender. They just want the opposite. And I know that it's hard to come out to your parents, no matter what kind of parents you have. One of my good friends, she has a friend who is a lesbian, and her mom is pro-gay. She has a lot of lesbian and gay friends, so she tried to come out to her mom. Her mom didn't believe her. And I have that same friend. She told her dad. He was perfectly fine with it. With me, I tried to tell my mom using a hypothetical scenario, and she says to me, but you're not actually bi, right? And the way she said it, I felt like I'd be a disgrace. So I just said no. She went, good. I walked into my room and I just started crying. I know it's really hard to deal with, especially the name calling that you're going to get, because it's not fair to you. Just because of how you are, you get made fun of. But then you have these girls and these boys there's like something wrong with them. There's a girl who could be anorexic and she's making fun of you because you're gay, or because you're a lesbian, or because you're bi. And it's like, really? You're going to make fun of me because of who I choose to date or to sleep with? But that's not fair to me, because you're making it seem like I'm from a different planet. Like, I'm a freak of nature, but you're not. Don't listen to them, because you're not a freak of nature. You're perfectly normal. But then again, no one wants to be normal. That's just sitting on a washing machine. Who would want to be that? What I'm trying to say is, don't listen to what other people have to say about you. Whether they start to call you a fag or a faggot or a dyke, don't listen, because it's not true. It really isn't, because you know what? Who cares what they have to think about you? If you're happy with who you are, then you shouldn't change to make others happy. I was raised as a Christian, and they always say, you can't be gay, you can't be a lesbian, you can't be bisexual, you have to be straight. I didn't listen, because you know what? Honestly, we really do only have one life to live. And if I'm going to be happy in that life, and maybe I have to go somewhere bad, if I have to go to hell for being happy, then honestly, I don't mind. I want to be able to be happy in my life. I can't let, if you have parents that are like mega Christian, they won't allow anything like this, then they obviously don't care. Because if they're gonna let this little thing, like being a lesbian or gay or bi, affect their relationship with you and how much they love you, obviously they're not true. I mean, you can't let, stuff like this affect you. You can't let the names like that affect you, because when people call you these mean things, they're just trying to make themselves feel better. Because, there could, if you're gay and a guy makes fun of you for that, he could just probably be gay and he's making fun of you because he's scared to come out to all of his friends that he is gay. And it is hard because, with certain things come certain difficulties. You go out in public and you're with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and people stare at you and they just look at you weird. I mean, with my parents, it's hard enough with how I dress and how I look. I wanted to dye my hair black, so my mom instantly said no. And I tried talking to them because my mom said I could do any color except for black. So I said, well, what if I dye bright purple? And she goes, yes, but we have to go out with you in public. And that hurt, knowing that they'd probably be embarrassed of me. But I got over that. And obviously I now have the black hair. But, telling my mom that I am bisexual is going to be a lot harder because she's not very understanding. I remember telling my dad that I support gay marriage and lesbian marriage. He freaked out on me. He just went like, what? You support this? And I'm just like, yes, I do. And, I told him I wanted to get the tattoo, you fall in love with a person, not a gender, on my leg somewhere. And he said, yes, but, when you're like 20 and you're walking around, people see that, they're going to call you lesbian. I'm like, I really don't care what people think or what they call me. I could honestly care less on what they have to say about me. Why should I care? And he doesn't understand that. But how I'm going to end this video is saying that, when people call you those names and you feel you feel really bad about it and really upset, message me. Go ahead. I will reply, most likely, if I am ever on this channel. Talk to me, and I'll reply back. Because I know what it's like to be called these things. I know what it's like to get made fun of for your sexuality. And just remember that you're not alone in this. There are other gays, there are other bisexuals, there are other lesbians. Find them. In this town I live in, there's none. So I really don't have anyone, but I have friends who accept me for who I am. But how I'm going to end this is just love who you are and don't change for others.